Welcome back, YouTube. I apologize I haven't been actively posting videos like I normally do. I have been busy with a project with my kids for a surprise for you. I've tried to record this several times and I'm not happy with the footage that came out of the recording process. However, I will try and clip just enough for you to see. I have beans growing inside my house. Now, these plants are a little more spindly than they would be if they're outside, so they're not able to stand up on their own. As you can see, they're bending with the weight. I did transplant the beans because they were root bound. I will insert the roots and a few clips of the transplant before moving forward. Okay, so we are going to be transplanting our beans because they are very root bound. You can see the roots from this angle. It's kind of hard to get on the camera, coming up at the surface, which means they have nowhere to go. So Anna is going to make one hole over here and one hole over here.
I have a stick in my hands.
And we are going to put them in. This one's not as bad as the other one. Okay, hold on. We're gonna check. This is not the pot it's going outside in. Stop. Mommy's gotta take it out of the cup. Okay, so this is just a temporary pot until we get outside, because my outside cups are too big. Ember, your other hand. Okay, so look at the roots.
I already got some view of that.
Okay. Hold on. You want to get the soil up a little bit further. Anna, can you slow down, sweetie? Slow down, sweetie. Mommy's trying to see if she needs to make it deeper. So, I'm planting the beans a bit deeper than I had them in the cup to help get them to stand up better. Now these are the beans from last year. For the beans that we bought this year. Okay, let me see how deep it is. Careful, you're getting the dirt out of the pot. Gotta go like this. Careful, Anna. Careful, watch the beans. That's good.
Low. Low bog. Boop.
Okay, so let's see what the beans from this year roots look like. These are really root bound. Almost all the way around. So I'm going to stick these in there, and Anna's already burying them. Careful with these beans. Calm down. Watch what you're doing. Watch the stems. You got to be careful. Now these are bush beans, so they're supposed to bush out, but all right, Anna, hands out so I can see. I hope you enjoyed my transplanting. However, if I can focus, not only do I have bean flowers, but I have an actual green bean I'm trying to focus in on. Growing right there. Now when you get your flowers, they're self-pollinating. So all you have to do is jingle them around and you can grow green beans in the house. Now, even with a grow light, they're not going to be as robust as they would outside. However, I still suggest putting your prunings in the soil for them to break up and feed the plant as you go along. Now, all I've been doing is taking the dead leaves off because it's producing vegetables. So I'm not pruning them back quite yet. Also, this is not the pot they're going outside in. Again, I only transplanted them because they got root bound in the cups. So, technically, I started them a little too early. But let's move on to the rest of the garden now. I have a few surprises in store for you guys here. A few things that I started that you may not know about yet. For instance, I have Rapunzel tomatoes. I've got 2 that came up over there, and over here I have about 4 that came up. Now, Rapunzel tomato is a cherry tomato that produces a lot of cherries. So hopefully they'll get big enough for you to see their progress outside. And also for you to see how they actually produce their fruit. I also have added oregano, although it hasn't done much yet, to my herbs. And over here, 3 of my ghost peppers have come up. I did have an avalanche where Anastasia accidentally knocked down this container, and all of the Brandywine Reds were uprooted and the dirt was everywhere. So they look very sad, and a lot of them are dying off because of the damage they sustained. However, some of them are making a comeback. And that is okay because I have more Brandywine Red over here. So if you're growing with your kids at home, it's a very good idea to have extras of each plant before you put them outside. Now, the Hungarian black pepper, I had 2. You can barely see the second one down there. But I had 2 that came up in the toilet paper roll. And none of the seeds that I put into the cup have come up yet. Also, some of my cucumbers are dying off, and others are thriving. Same thing is going on for my peas over here.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Anna. Have you come in to say hi to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, be very careful. You don't want to knock stuff down again.
What? Why is it Orby now?
And the same thing
Orby there.
is happening
Orby.
with my sweet cherries. That's not an Orby, that's a marble.
A marble.
She found that we had a marble
Okay.
hiding in our basil. And she's a little excited right now.
Mm-hmm. And take these.
I already showed them the beans.
Me check my potatoes.
Okay.
Hey guys, check my potatoes.
We'll check your potatoes in a minute. Okay, so coming back over here, we have some more of the extra tomatoes, and then we get to the crim. Now we have 2 black crim tomatoes,
Mommy,
and
what's
this.
the hobby?
I have no clue what this is.
What?
I'm assuming it's part of the butterfly mix that I planted.
Take it.
And then
You.
these are Roma tomatoes. I grew these per request of someone. So these are not for my garden. These are destined for somebody else. However, as you can see, there's only a little bit of soil in the container. As the tomatoes grow up, I'm building the soil up around the stem so that it can produce better roots and more stability. The more roots and the deeper the roots go helps your tomatoes all season long. You don't have to water them as often because their roots are further down, getting more moisture, and it produces a thicker stem so the wind doesn't knock them over when it blows that often. So what she said was thank you for watching and keep a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.